Hey everyone, welcome to Be So Light. My name is Felicia, also known as Niana and Priestess 333. Michaela, Priestess 333. All right. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. I have a lot to go over, but first, I have to talk about this. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm so excited. I had something really profound happen. And it was just the weirdest thing. This is why I tell people you have to do a medicine bath because it's your time. It's your time to soak. It's your time to be. It's my own personal way I cleanse and take care of myself and nourish myself and work with my body and all that wonderfulness and all that goodness. And I was in prayer and connection and just really asking for some guidance on something that I'm working on. And I said, I really, really wish I could just be in a place, where I can start seeing people because I'm really feeling like now's the time I can start getting back into putting hands on with people and working with their spine and doing that. Yes. Let's just put it like this. I'm all booked up. I'm all booked up. And everything just fell into place. I'm really excited that I get to just be in a place of humbleness and people that really, look out after you and they care, they really, really care. And, they're willing to do whatever to see that you can do what you're here to do. And no strings attached. None. There's no strings attached with this blessing that I was given. And I love that. And here's the thing, when you are doing something and you're following your path, you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested by the universe that'll say, is this what you really, really want to do? Okay, we're going to test you. We're going to see if you really want to go back to the old way, how you used to work yourself to death in the ground and work for, your pay and it wasn't really what you were supposed to be paid and how you just work yourself into the ground. And I'm talking through life. I'm not just picking one thing. I'm just talking in life, jobs that we've had, things that we've done, and you work yourself and now you're doing something that you're called to do and you're following your path and you're moving forward to that. And when you're moving forward in it and you're doing what calls to you, things start to flow. And you have to stay in the flow. You have to be able to receive what is coming through the flow and allowing that to be received through you. So when this all fell into place, and I'm telling you, this fell into place like, it was like da-da-da-da, conversation, yes, no problem, to boom, booked up, just like that. Love it. I just love it. Because one of the challenges that my coach gives us is, what can you do right now that can create abundance, that can create prosperity, that can create a financial flow that you can do right now? That's not going to cost you money to get started. It's just going to be something that you can do that you already know how to do that creates that flow for you. And I was just like, well, shoot, I got all these talents. Damn, let me pick. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. So that's what I did. And it was wonderful to just see how it all fell into place. So many people so happy. And I was happy and they were happy. And I was just like, hell yeah, let's all just be happy. So now I want to talk about the 10-day portals that we're in. Are you ready? What do? Okay, so when I talk about the 10-day portal, I'm talking about the galactic one. Now, those of you I'm going to put my info right here. So oh, did I tell you I wrote the president, the real one? Yeah, I did. I wrote him big time. um, yeah, there'll probably be some men in black showing up. Here, bring it. I've seen worse. Trust me. I've seen more scarier than things than Men in Black. All right. So we're finishing up our last day today of this month. And now we're going to go into April. So the portal day actually started yesterday, which was on the 30th. And so we have 10 days of portal. So what's so good about this? Because tomorrow we start the new cycle of the planetary moon, and it's called the planetary moon of manifestation. So in these 10-day period, what is it that you really want to anchor into to bring into what it is that you desire to do? So this is why we were doing the journaling, we're doing the writings, putting everything in there so you have the time. I'm giving you time to think, to visualize what it is that you're writing, so that when you're writing, you're connected with that and you're flowing with that. This is why we're doing this work, is writing it in. And we're still going to continue to do it. We're just going to have ebb and flow of when we go into it and do it. And here's what I wanted to bring you into. So on my Instagram, I said, come to my YouTube channel, take a look at what I'm offering, and I want you to sign up for it so that you can utilize this portal energy to create. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. This is good. No. Anything gets better than what's currently going on in the world. So let me review. I want you to think when you look at this picture, because this is the picture that'll be activated tomorrow, and it's titled "A Room with a View." But look at the DNA. Look at all of that wonderfulness going on in the picture. Okay, this is like the as above energy. The as above energy. As above, so below. Okay, what are you creating? And remember, and I got some really good response from the last video about that fear. I've been saying that forever, for a long time. I don't have time to reach back there for my phone. When I first started on my path, false evidence appearing real. That is nothing new to me. I've been saying that forever. And it's funny when people spend so much time in fear and spend so much time in being in that place of doubt or worry or whatever, you're wasting so much energy. You really are. And then you're lowering your frequency. So now you can't create from there. You can't create. All you will create is the same amount of energy that you are creating with your worry, your fear, and your doubt. Okay, and your scarcity and poverty. Let me tell you something about poverty. Poverty is an energy and it is a cellular memory. Okay, and poverty has to be cleared on generation levels. It has to be cleared on ancestral levels. And it has to be cleared on that energy of worthiness level. Worthiness. Okay? Has to be cleared on that. And cellular memory, when we talk about clearing energies like that, we're talking about clearing the energies of these this type of energy that goes through your nervous system, that goes through your DNA, that's flooding you, subconscious mind and super subconscious mind, about if you're worthy enough to live the life that you really want to live, if you're worthy enough to have the money coming in that you desire to have, and the old belief system that's tied into your thought process. So you have to work so hard to make the money, or um, you have to do all of these things to make your money. When you are doing something you love, you're not working. Simple. You're creating. You're being of service. You're not working. And I really get a little peeved when I have people that will sit back and judge me for the work I do. They think because I'm not tied into a 9 to 5 job, punching in, making wages of what somebody else deems me to have for doing their business. Okay, look at that. Someone is telling you what they want to pay you for the services, your body, your time, to be in their company, their corporation, to do work for them, to be a body in their space. Okay, you are going to be paid what they want to give you. That cuts you off right there to create what it is that you want to create, or to step into what you deserve to step into as far as worthiness of prosperity, stepping out of poverty, stepping out of scarcity, stepping out of those cellular memory timelines, energies tied into you, stepping out of it. So when we are in this creative energy and we're saying, oh, we want to follow our path and we want to do this, you have to maintain that energy connection with what it is you desire to do. You can't say, oh, today I'm with it. Oh, I'm not with it today. Oh, okay, fine, I'm with it today. Oh, I'm not with it today. Trust me, not so many times, because my mindset is all about, oh, it's taking too long. Pulling the Capricorn. It's not happening the way I want it. It's not flowing the way I want. It's not happening, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, this is where you got to take your mindset and say, okay, wait, what is it that I'm creating? What am I stepping into? What makes me happy? What doesn't make me happy? What is my hell yes and my hell no? It's not doing that, And I had a lot of hell no moments. And I had a lot of hell no moments where I actually got a headache from what was being said. And I was just like nauseous. My body was emotionally tensing up at the thought of going backwards into energies that I didn't want to go into. This is what I mean. You will be tested to see if you're going to stay on your path. Because if you stay on your path, the door's open. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks about what you do. What matters is it your mission? Is it what you're supposed to be doing? Are you in alignment with your passion, your mission of what you're fulfilling? Are you being called into your service and aligning through your heart and your soul with it? Not head, not ego. Has nothing to do with that. Has to do with, are you aligned? Do you feel aligned? So I had a moment where I was sitting back and it was actually this morning. This morning was full of a lot of stuff. It was like, okay, let me get up, and I watched my Dr. Quinn, and this was a scene where I thought it was interesting. It was a scene about Dorothy, where she found a lump in her breast and she had to have it. She was being stubborn about getting it removed because she didn't want to be thought of as less of a woman getting that removed, getting that lump removed. So Dr. Quinn just kept telling her, I love you so much as a friend, but as a doctor, I'm telling you, I'd rather have you save your life than to hang on to that and you die sooner, you know? So she had to make that choice. And she had to look at everything in her life that was making her happy, that was calling to her, and, you know, how that was playing out. And I thought that was really interesting. So after I finished watching that, I kind of was sitting up and I said, life is very interesting. There's no guarantees. There's no guarantees in life. All you have is the love of the self, your connection to the higher source. That's it. You came in bare to the world. You own nothing but just you. When you die and leave from here, exchanging out this body, you leave this body behind and still take off in the true form that you are. So while you're here, you are really looking at what is your calling? What are you feeling called to do? There are so many people that stay in those jobs that's hurting them, that's breaking them down, that's giving them a nervous breakdown, that's making you cry in closets or making you sit in your car and say, I want to drive the hell away from this job and not go back. I'm on my lunch break. What would it feel like if I never just went back to that job? You know, it's that mentality and energy that wears you down. And the problem is, this is why you hear about people who just say they up and left, they left everything behind and they didn't care anymore. Because you have to get to a point to where you love yourself enough to not sacrifice yourself anymore for the draininess that you're going through. You love yourself enough to say, I can't do this anymore. You love yourself enough to say, I am worthy to dream beyond limitations of beliefs. I'm worthy to go forth and manifest exactly what I desire to have. I'm worthy of that. And you are. You're nothing less than that. You're not failing at anything if you don't step forward and claim it and move forward and do it. So the 10 days of this planetary moon and manifestation is just a wonderful time to really dissect and look at how you're creating. What's your flow like? How are you showing up? How are you participating? This is going to be a challenge for people because these next few days of doing this work, not even few, 9 days actually, today's ninth day, doing this work, you're in it. You're creating. You're building momentum. So you're taking things that you've been working on, and now you're going to start building more and more momentum and add something new on top of it that you really want to be building and moving into. So here's the deal. This is the offer. So today is day number 9. Tomorrow will be day number 8. So in that 8, and I'm basing it because of the DNA. Okay. So in that 8, this is your chance to say, okay, I want to anchor in, pulling in the highest energy, benevolent light energy into manifesting what I desire right now. Because it's all about perfect product manifestation. What are you producing? What is the manifestation you're producing? How are you producing it? Does that make sense? So you have tomorrow, which is April 1st, April 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and the 8th. This cycle will end on the 8th. Then we'll pick up a little bit of extra boom, boom, boom energy on. Oh, I thought we were going to get more energy. I guess not. Oh, okay. Here. So we're going to push this energy. That's going to take us into the new moon. Then we're going to have a break. Okay, about a about a 4-week break. And then on May 9th, we're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. So May 9th, we're going to have another cycle of portals. You know what this is lining us up for. It's lining us up for another eclipse, and it's lining us up for the Lion's Gate. So, and things always just go so good when the Lion Gate comes in. Okay, so now just think about this. How do you want this to show up? I left my email. You can go ahead and sign up for this program to help you get into it. Your session, I should call it your session. Your session is going to be $45. Just one $45. And that's just a 45-minute with me to talk about what it is that you really want to anchor this energy into. Now, you will have a choice. Do you want to anchor it in for creating something for a business? How do you want to do that? Or dreaming of something new? Is it for something that you want to be service of? Is it moving out of something that you don't want to be in anymore? Or is it actually creating a whole new you, moving into that? So this session to start that is going to be $45. Okay, $45 for that. So let me get the pen. I'm going to work with the number 45 because it is being done with something, completing something. So no, 48 is kind of like 44, 45. I like that. We'll probably do 44. 44 feels kind of good too. 45. Okay, I'm going to let you decide on if you're ending something, trying to move out of something, or if you're actually moving into creating something. Because the 44, we can use that vibration to shift energy so that it hooks into your new moon energy. You can use that 45, and I'm talking about during this portal, okay? Use that 45 energy to flip and change something that you're currently going through, okay? Those of you that personally worked with me, you know how I feel about the number 9. You know I use that number 9 everywhere to get done, to be done with something, to be finished. And today is the day I'm like done with this setting. Done. So when this next transfer of energy came in, I said, oh, one step closer. Yes, one step closer. I love it, love it, love it. So pick what it is that you would desire to move into energetically for what you want to create. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you are working and being of service of healing, this portal energy is going to be very good for you. It's going to bring in what it is that you're looking for. It's going to help make some changes. It's going to help with lifting things up, but still put things in writing how we were talking about it before, where you put things in writing as like for your creativity for the new moon, for the full moon. Now we're still going to put that into place, but here's the thing, the 10-day portal is right before it gets to the full moon. Okay. I mean, the new moon, right before it gets to the new moon. So let's just kind of keep building that energy towards what it is that you want to do. So you got time to think about it tonight, and then you have time to think about it tomorrow when I come back on and talk about have you thought about it. And I'll be on my Instagram tomorrow in between seeing and talking to people. And I'm so excited. This is going to be a really good day tomorrow and the next day. Just talking to people and really working with people's bodies to, I was already shown something that's going to help people. If you did, double tap. So I am looking forward to seeing how this is going to work. I go up and get info and come back with it. And I was shown this a long time ago anyway. So, and I will share that with individuals as the time is needed. So, let me know 4445 for your session to get you lined up with your 10-day, which means you're going to have a 10-day thing to do. So not actually 10 days. You're going to have the 8 days because we're jumping into it tomorrow. So I wanted to show, now I had these cards, and then they put out the journal. And it's so pretty because I was just like, oh my God, they put the journal out. Look at that. So pretty. I mean, full on. A lot of them are doing that now. They've gotten wise to watching people go on to their pages and things. They've gotten wise to them. And they know that people who do cards, that they have journals and they write it out. So they just started making the journal that goes along with your cards. Ooh, nice thinking, nice thinking. Okay, so I just wanted to hop on here and talk about that and talk about the Spiral Light Wellness program. It's going so well. People are really getting the results that they need. That program is still at $115 at this time. The price will be going up. If you want to know more about that, you can definitely email me and I will get in contact with you through the email. The other programs are the detox program. That is your total of 9 days. That is still going for $333. And then your 72-hour program is going for $222. So because we're in a week of holiness and resurrection of the self and awakening on higher levels, and we have a lot of higher frequencies coming in right now that is really wreaking havoc with your stomach, giving you nausea, headaches, not sleeping so well, and you're probably feeling kind of loopy and the ringing in the ears. Oh my gosh. I had a ringing in my ear the other night that lasted for 2 hours. And it was just this constantly changing tone. Doo, doo, doo. It was just, I was like, do I look like Close Encounter of the 15th kind? Do I? It was just going up and down. And I'm just laying there. And here's the thing. I would turn my head a certain way. It would go a certain tune. I would turn my head like this. And I said, maybe it's, no, it's not. Because if it was, it would have kept on doing it. But it didn't. It was just constantly doing. So I thought that was very interesting. Very, very interesting. So plus you have digestive issues that will come up. and that's a part of ascension. And dehydration. Dehydration. I can't tell you enough of how important it is to get that water in so that your body stay hydrated, because your kidneys and your bladder are going to show you that you're not staying hydrated and your body is lacking that water into your cells. So please, 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 as we're going through these frequencies, as we're moving into this higher solar winds of energy that's coming in, and the higher activation, the proton belt and light codes, if your light codes are being activated in you, it's a lot of energy. So you have to stay hydrated. So I just wanted to come on and give you some info so that you can have that. I left my email there so you can email me and bring in all that wonderfulness. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. Be good to yourself. Sleep well tonight. Drink good water. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Be so light. Bye.